Hey everyone, I'm RG Beamer, and welcome to a little bit of a different video than what you're mainly used to. Today I kind of wanted to, instead of doing a video game, I kind of wanted to like kind of reflect on a lot of things that, on promises I've made for the channel and lots of other things that have been going on. So if this type of content isn't for you, probably just better to leave and be like, yeah, I'll catch the next one. Lately, I've been kind of like sitting back late at nights, thinking about a lot when I like started this channel and the reason I wanted to start this channel. And it wasn't to grow big or famous. I mean, like sometimes that's everyone's goal and it would be amazing. But I did it for the general enjoyment of video games and growing up with certain YouTubers I've watched. I just seen the enjoyment that they had doing it and having a ton of people to communicate about video games and a bunch of different things and all that and such. It's brought to my realization lately that I've been kind of in the like float mode, if that makes sense, to like where I feel like I'm doing like certain games just because and I want to get them done and just kind of do that, which kind of sucks the enjoyment out of them because most games like the ones I upload I do enjoy, like don't get me wrong there, but kind of almost feels like it's more of a task than an enjoyment, which every YouTuber probably knows that it's a task to get games up out there, whether it's the new games or old games or games you're trying to do for the channel and kind of topics. But I don't know, lately it's just been kind of like a ordeal in my head. It's just like I feel like I'm on a nonstop basis of just pushing stuff out, push, 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 push. And between like, it's not much of an excuse, but when I'm at work, I come up with all these ideas while I'm at work because I just have that excitement during the day to do YouTube. But I work in the oil field, welding, construction, everything type of deal. And after a long days of work, you generally get home and you're kind of exhausted. You want to sit back and relax. But I've been in kind of like probably for a year and a half now in a steady routine of get up at 5:30, get to work, and then I get home around 4 o'clock and then get a few other things done. Then I'm finally able to sit down and record a video. And sometimes by that point, I have to really put on a face to make it seem like I'm still wide awake and genuinely ready to go. Whereas on the inside, it's just like, I want to sit back and relax. But I don't know. It's just kind of like a weird space I've been in lately. And I've been trying real hard to get that kicked out and get back into the like, I think it was only a couple of years ago, maybe 2020 or 2021, because I think I've been doing this since 2019. Because I think, yeah, we've hit over 500 videos now, which is, I looked at that number and I was like, it hasn't even felt like I've done that many videos. But sorry, I get terrible with rambling. But I don't know, kind of look at it like back to when I was doing like Amnesia Rebirth, which was, I don't even know how long ago that was. I can see if I could try and find it here. Hold on. Where's my content? Amnesia. Okay, that was the machine with pigs. So that was 2021. Around that era, I was, well, era, I don't know why I said that, but around that time, I remember I was always posting to Twitter, which is now called X, and I don't know, I was always just like on the basis. I think I got up early in the morning, crushed out the video because I was so excited in the early morning to just go and do content like crazy. I would do it in the morning, the afternoon, just push out as many videos as I could because I was so excited to do it, and then see like comments and everything and the new subscribers coming in. Not that I don't enjoy it now. I definitely enjoy and appreciate every one of you for commenting, liking, sharing, or subscribing. I am very, very thankful for that. But just goes along with like the steady float I've been on and not going on Discord much lately. even though I promised at the start of the year I wanted to be on it more often and actually communicate with you guys, because I generally do love communicating with you guys. I just, by the time I'm done, it's like, well, it's around 7 o'clock right now. But usually once I'm done everything, editing and all that, it's usually about 8 o'clock, and I try and go to bed around 9 or 10 after a long day, so that way I could still get up at 5:30. But I want to get a lot better at doing many things, and one thing I really want to try and get better at is accepting collabs when they come in. I've been getting collab invitations for as long as I can remember, and I think I've only ever done one, two maybe, played a few games with a friend, and I don't know. When I get them, I always get the fear and anxiety that I won't be good enough for the collaboration, or like when the video or time zone or when I can record or when I can find free time. I always get worried of like when we do the video, it's just I'm gonna be terrible. um, but I want to get more accepting at like when a video comes up that someone wants to join in on with, whether it's any kind of co-op game. I want to be able to just be like, let's do it. Let's book a time or get a time going and we'll do it. Because I think that would be generally really fun and kind of get out there and meet friends all across the world, and someday maybe turn into a good friend that we could play games randomly without YouTube. Because over the years, I know it's kind of sad and sappy to say, but I've lost a lot of friends due to just being focused on work and YouTube and everything else. I don't really have anyone I play video games with anymore, aside from my girlfriend and maybe my brother. But most 9 times out of 10, I'm playing them alone because I do enjoy alone gaming. It is really fun, but kind of miss that strong connection to like hop on and you get all your friends on and you just play around. Because I just recently got Helldivers 2, and I've been enjoying that. It's fucking amazing game. Aside, like, I haven't encountered any of the bugs yet that people are saying in the comments, but I generally have fun on there. But I'm always thinking, it's just like, well, what if I had the 3 other people and we just all hopped in the pods and launched down and just fucked around or had fun, and who cares about the mission? We're just having a blast type of deal. So I do in the future want to get better at collabs and actually opening up my space to lots more people, and see how that works out. I know I want to give it a shot. And the one other thing I been just terrible about is trying to set up a live. I yesterday, I don't know if any of you noticed, but I changed the banner, and I also finally got YouTube Live hooked up to OBS and everything else included with that. So for one day when I can finally just randomly start a live stream and see what happens. But part of like the anxiety and fear kind of plays into that too. Is just like I'm live. Like, what if I mess this up, or what if this isn't enjoyable, or sit back and I don't know. Because not much, like, I've gotten some hate comments, not very many, like small channels. I don't really notice them a whole lot. They don't bug me a lot, and like myself being a small channel, I tend to see a lot of great comments coming in, and I see some terrible ones, but it doesn't get down on me because why would you let that ruin your day? But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but to put that in perspective, I want to get better for you guys. I want to get better for myself, because YouTube, from the day I started, has brought me so much joy, like posting games that are super old that I enjoyed playing again for another time, or in all the new games that have been coming out ever since. It's kind of like brings so much excitement, like being a gamer as well. I've played games since I was pretty much old enough to play them, and it's always been an enjoyment, kind of like an escape for me, where I find like true happiness and peace and everything else, and just something you can just play whenever when you have free time. So I'll take a quick drink here. Oh, also another thing is recently I don't, you probably see me in videos where I have a quick hit off my vape, because I've been terribly addicted to that for the last 10 years, and I've been trying to quit that. It's been about 7 days without, And during videos, sometimes I get really tired and kind of like the withdrawals are coming through, so I kind of get a little loopy. I noticed on my one video that I posted out, the Outlast one, I think that was on Monday. I went back and read the description and it said something about this teacher, maybe run and get out of here. It was like a really weird sentence that I don't even remember typing. So I went in there and like swapped it around because I was like, that doesn't make sense at all. So I kind of like had a little reflection there. It's just like I need to get better. It's just like kind of snap back into reality. But that's another thing I'm going through. I want to get that done and out of the way. Not anyone's fault. It's for me on myself, and I want to get that done and continue on from there. So yeah, that kind of concludes. Oh man, this is kind of like the longest vlog slash talk or type of video I've ever done. Usually they're only about like a couple minutes, as you can tell from like Mondays or Wednesdays whenever I post these things. But this one I've been wanting to get out for a long time because there's been many promises I have not kept to, and there's no excuse for that other than daily life things that get in the way. And yeah, and one other thing before I end this off, I wanted to bring up is when I went to Hawaii. It was actually a little bit of a different outlook on things because when I was there, I tried and tried and tried to get videos recorded and uploaded for the vacation to whereas I only got three. But while I was there, I kind of just had my phone down most of the time, not worrying about anything because, well, you're on vacation for one. But it was kind of nice to sit back and like look at a lot of things, like not worrying about uploading, kind of getting out of the regular routine of doing one every night. And I think it also is a little bit different because I used to do them on the weekends, but now I have my weekends booked up to where I'm gone. And not that that hurts anything. I love what I'm doing, and I love doing them at night because then I'm able to post the polls for you guys to choose. But I might limit that down to maybe a couple days where you guys get to choose, and then I choose some videos I really want to do. So that's in the works too. And one other thing, hold on, is this thing. I've been trying the longest time. I don't know how many years I've had that to actually set up and do VR videos. I still have no idea how to do it to this day. I've tried researching it once and tried setting it up and it failed miserably, so I gave up on it all. But one day, I only got the Quest 2 and the Quest 3's already come out, but one day hopefully I can get it set up because I think that'd be really enjoyable to see me dancing around in the background with controllers and I think the most game I played on there is like Resident Evil 4 VR, like the old game, which is very fun, by the way. I recommend it one day. If you ever love Resident Evil 4, play it on VR. It's a whole different experience. All right. I'm going to leave this off here. We're sitting at 13 minutes. I am going to go relax for the rest of the night. And tomorrow, after tomorrow, videos will go back to normal. I plan on doing a Helldivers 2 video, which I think is going to be killer because it is so fun. And the missions, like I've only done like probably maybe 15 missions, and each one is just a blast. And also annoying because, holy fuck, there's a lot of those bugs or whatever you want to call them. And when you're getting swarmed, you're getting swarmed. And it's hard to call in certain help. But yeah, we'll get that going and we'll get a couple other games going. And yeah, I want to try and change things around and get back into it, enjoying and like coming down and being excited to do a video and everything and just be over the floors, getting back into everything, getting more posts out with other apps and everything else. So with that said, you all enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. Hopefully everything's going good for you, and weekend's coming up soon. It's going to be a nice one. Well, especially for where I am. There's a crazy ass winter going on right now. It's going to be some nice plus weather. It's going to be enjoyable to get outside, maybe do something. But to conclude that, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.